And it goes like this. We'll get in your car and your feet to kiss me. Without fires, not from the body.
Let me show you guys what I've organized recently. My cat area, and I put all the stuff in bins and I decluttered it a little bit. I still need to do up here, and I even did this cabinet. And then like the other day I went through and I organized like my makeup. I didn't really declutter much, but I went through my makeup. The problem is that there are lip gloss organizers that you can get on Amazon, but the problem with those is that, like, for example, these are really wide. The Fenty Beauty is really wide. I've tried it before. So this is just how I have it right now. I did my like face stuff. I recently decluttered my skincare. It's not the most organized at the moment, but like I significantly decluttered this drawer. I think I still have like 3 moisturizers in here, but I used to, I have 4 moisturizers, but I used to have like 6 or 7 in here, y'all. Actually, I think I have 5. Oh my god, this is not good. It doesn't look like it, but I organized my like hair care drawer. So in here I just have hot tools and any sort of like gel or heat related product. Here I have like deep conditioners, you know, hair masks. Then I organize like my nail drawers. I have like my airbrush, gels that were a little too tall. I reorganized it because I reorganized it like before, but I didn't like how it did it, but I was too lazy to change it back. And now I feel like it's really nice. This needs to get organized. It's pretty organized already. This stuff I love rubbing in my hair when it's in like a protective style, like on like if I have braids or something. And then this is just like a glosser that I was trying out, so that's why those are in there. And then the edge control that I use it every day. But yeah, I look rough because I've been studying all day. I've been making like Anki cards and studying because I have an exam next week, and I don't want to, I look so rough. I don't want to fail this exam. I need to mop, and I'm planning on organizing my cat's toys because I realized the other day I was like, why don't my cats have any toys? And I realized it's because I keep them all behind. There's like behind here in this corner, and my cats can't reach them. I'm gonna just go through and declutter and just organize their toys. I bought some like pine sol. I did like an emergency Amazon shop this morning, and they had delivery for it today, so I definitely took that. And I got this huge thing of pine sol because I used to use Fabuloso, but I was like, that's not what I used growing up. Like I remember I would smell the Fabuloso and I was like, this doesn't smell right. No baby, I was using pine sol. I love me some pine sol. I love the way it smells. Yeah, that's what a clean house smells like. So we're gonna mop. I mop like once a week, or when I notice that it's messy, but usually it's like once a week. Simply because I don't wear shoes in the house, so I don't really need to mop, you know, every day. It's not a high traffic area. And I reorganized, let me flip my camera. I reorganized the top of this thing for my cats. I like decluttered because there was just a bunch of random shit. Oh, it's doing it, y'all. Okay. Okay, y'all, I'm getting ready for class. And yesterday I decluttered my kitchen. I got rid of, I would say I got rid of 1 full bag because I started with half a bag from like, I think it was my closet that I started with before. Yeah, if you hear all that like grinding, I think they're doing something on the street, but yeah, I would say I got rid of like a full bag of stuff. And I just peeped on the side of my oven that I still have like 3 more things, 2 or 3 more things that I can get rid of. So I will be doing that when I get home after class. I feel like what motivated me to declutter my bathroom and my kitchen are 2 things. The first one, I came home from work one day and I peeped, like, you know, when I was going to work, it wasn't like all my items were with me. You know what I mean? I felt light. I felt like I could just go on the day, you know, as I was, you know what I mean? And then I got home and I saw all the stuff that I owned and I was like, I own too much stuff. It was more of a like, I forget that I even own all this stuff. And it's just very easy to hide all the mess. And I kept opening my closet and it was a mess. I kept opening my hidden drawers and it was a mess. It kept getting messy. So I was like, I need to get rid of some of this stuff. And I'm glad I did. And I'm glad I did my kitchen yesterday because I realized that I had so much expired protein powder. And what's crazy is I finished my vanilla protein powder, which is the one that I personally like it the most. I feel like you only need like a good vanilla and then maybe like a chocolate or whatever fun flavor that you like. Yeah, I got rid of my vanilla. I finally used all my vanilla powder and I was like, okay, now I'm gonna force myself to use, because I had like a cookies and cream, I had a chocolate, I had a fudgy brownie, I had a cinnamon toast crunch. Like I ate a bunch of protein powders from when I used to go to the gym consistently and I would make myself, you know, smoothies. But I stopped doing that and time passed and they expired, but I still kept them. And I didn't realize how expired they were. Sorry, I want to make sure I'm using the right color. Because I'm noticing that my blush is starting to look ashy. It looks ashy in person. So I think I'm actually going to go in with like the darkest color that I have. I can know that they were expired if I had just taken them out. Yeah, I feel like one way to easily declutter your kitchen is to just do expiration dates. Like you don't even have to do like, I really like this. Just do expiration dates and you'll probably get rid of like, especially if you've had your kitchen, you know, for a while, you'll probably get rid of at least like 20 things just off of the expiration dates. But like literally all the protein powders had expired like last year in like November. But you know what, now I don't have to waste, I don't have to be miserable trying to drink all that protein powder that I had. It would have taken me a year to finish all that protein powder. And now, like, if I really want to start drinking protein shakes again, I can just go and I can buy my favorite flavor, which is the vanilla. Push myself to drink all the other flavors that I don't like to justify buying that vanilla. Now I can just buy it because I literally don't have any protein powder now. Yeah, I got rid of like my PB Fits. I got rid of my fiber powder. Literally everything, y'all. Now, instead of drinking that fiber powder, I have this like greens that I have and I'm trying to drink that for breakfast every day. Because that does, like, me personally, I notice it clears my system. I don't know what it has in there. I think it's like the greens. It could also just be like sometimes just drinking water first thing in the morning shocks your body and gets everything out. I don't know. Okay, that's everything. I'm trying to think. Mascara. I haven't really been wearing mascara lately, which is nice. And I can rub my eyes. I want to go to Sephora today and buy my summrs Friday, but Sephora, their customer service is just, we'll just say exceptional. You know what I mean? Like, they go above and beyond, and they really like harass you in that store. So I'm gonna try and hurry up so I can film my class for y'all. I'm going to my class. As I said, I kind of wanted to go to Sephora. I just need to pick up some lip balms and my exfoliant. But I feel like my exfoliant running out will force me to use this other exfoliant that I have. The exfoliant works so well that I'm just like, I don't even want to risk breaking myself out when I should just use the one that I always use, you know? So I got my iPad charging. I'm gonna go and get dressed Okay, lately my morning routine has been a little different. I'll wake up, I won't make my bed first. Usually I make my bed first, but I will wake up and I will do my hair and my makeup first, because I've learned that if I don't want my edges to turn white, I need the band to stay on my head for a good 30 minutes. So I do my hair, my edges, then I'll do my makeup, and then I will make my bed, get dressed, accumulate all the stuff that I want to take with me, put it near my dining table, pack my bag at my dining table, and then skedaddle. And I'll take off my band in like the bathroom. Usually I'll brush my teeth then and like really make sure that I've peed and I'm ready to go. So that's usually how I get ready. Sometimes I'll eat breakfast. If I remember, I ate breakfast today. I ate like a mini bagel with cream cheese and a little bit of the jam that I made. Hopefully it holds me over. I literally went to class the day of the exam and my stomach was growling in class. I tried to scarf down water. I apologized to the person next to me because there's no way they didn't hear my loud ass stomach. Anyways, I'm walking a different way to my class and it's so nice this way because this is like a new building, but I didn't know there was another way to get into the sociology building. So I'm gonna be going this way from now on because the main entrance, for some reason, people don't know how to walk. So that needs to be studied. But yeah, like they added this new building. Looks so nice. I still have 30 minutes before my next class. And if I go now, I'll just be waiting outside. What I've noticed about my second class is that they wait outside for like, I don't know, till 5 minutes before class starts, so I just don't even waste my time. Okay, so apparently my favorite little cafe is around this corner, and if it is, then I'm gonna go after class some days. Okay, y'all, so I'm back from class. I have my little croissant that I got at my favorite, this is not a good angle, from my favorite little croissant place. This was $7, y'all, so I don't go there often. I've tried to recreate these and they tasted like pretty good and the same. And then I also have just my like chocolate greens, you know, because I decluttered my kitchen, so I'm able to like see things that I have and I can be like, okay, let me use those. That's definitely an acquired taste drink, but I'm sitting at my desk because I'm about to go through my exam that I got back. I'm not gonna tell you my score, but I got my lucky number, so but I'm just gonna go through my exam and I'm gonna figure out which questions I got wrong and restudy those sections. Thankfully, I don't have an exam or any sort of quizzes or any assignments due for a while because spring break is next week and I asked for the week off. So I'm just gonna be at home chilling. And then I also just need to go through a bunch of the lectures. Let me show you guys. You probably don't care, but in case you do, this is the notebook I use for my physiology class, and my notes in here look really nice. The paper, like, one thing I say, everybody compliments my handwriting, and one thing I will say as somebody who writes a lot, one thing is you have to write a lot to, you know, get your handwriting to look really good. And number two is you not only do you have to have a really good pen. The current pen that I love at the moment, oh, this drawer needs a little organizing, but the current pen I love at the moment is this Staples Sonic gel pen. My camera's not gonna focus because I have it on face tracking, but it's the 07, it's the Staples one. As I was saying, the second thing that's really important is the type of paper that you use. So I really like my notes for my physiology class, and I remember I bought that notebook and I was like, if I like it enough, I will buy another for my anatomy class. Totally forgot to do that until like maybe 2 weeks ago. So I was taking notes in this, like, this is one of those like 5-star, 3 subjects notebooks, and yeah, my notes look good, but the paper is different. So when I have time, which I'm gonna have during my spring break, I'm really upset though, because like my notes look really pretty, but one thing I will say is like the colors, you know what I mean? Like some of the colors are a little too dark, so we'll be able to fix that. But I bought a notebook for my anatomy, the same one. What I'm gonna focus on now is my lecture notes, making them into Anki cards, making them into like more refined Anki cards, because when I was studying for my physiology exam, I had like 400 Anki cards to go through. And did I score fabulous on my exam? No. So we need to reevaluate those Anki cards. And then I'm gonna work on my just exam that I did and make sure that like I write out the concepts that I had trouble with. I was gonna go to Sephora after class to buy more of my Summers Friday, because this is my favorite lip balm, but I think I'm gonna wait until the Sephora savings event, which is in like a week and a half, so it's not like that long. I didn't have my biology class, I didn't have anatomy today because that class is like every other week, thankfully. So let me give you guys the rundown of my week for the rest of the week. Friday, I have my biology class that I just got back from. On Saturday, I have work, and then Sunday I have work. But Monday until the 1st, I don't have class until the 2nd. I literally asked for all those days off. I asked for an entire week, and then yeah, so I will then have class on Wednesday. I'm planning to do my hair like the first 3 days, and then just really like relax. I haven't had that in a while. I'm either working or I'm in school, so that'll just be really nice to have that off. Okay, I just got out of the shower. Now we're gonna open this pizza, y'all. So I ordered this pizza. The oven. Look at it. Very like particular with the type of pizzas that I like, and it had to be like thin. Like, you see that? Yeah. So I'm gonna throw this maybe in the oven. I already got it crispy, so we'll see. I think these are gloops of like mozzarella. I wanted a pesto pizza, but they didn't have that, so we're just gonna eat this, which is like mushroom. It's gonna be delicious.